Lately, it seems like the world is just too much. If you're a woman 50 and over and you're feeling tense, stressed out, frustrated, don't worry, you're not alone. I am a certified EFT practitioner, and for 10 years I've been helping women to regulate their emotions, especially in times of chaos. And in this video, I will show you how in 60 seconds you can go through and just shift your energy. And we're going to be using EFT, or emotional freedom techniques. And the way that EFT works is that whenever you have a negative thought or you're feeling negative emotions, you tend to make a blockage in the body. And just by tapping on a few facial and torso points that I'll walk you through in a few minutes, you can go through and just dissolve those blockages so that you feel better, you feel freer, the tension's gone away, and you just feel great. So let me walk you through those points, and feel free to go through and to tap along with me so that you can become more familiar with the points. So we'll start with the side of the hand, then the top of the head, the inside of the eye where the eyebrow meets the bridge of your nose, the outside of your eye, under your eye, so we've gone all the way around the eye orbit, underneath your nose and above your upper lip, below your lower lip and above your chin and that little divot point. And this next point you can find by finding the notch in your throat, going down about an inch, and then an inch and a half on either side. I like to use my thumb and third finger to tap on those points. Other people might use the whole palm of their hand. And then the last point is about 4 inches below your underarm. And you can tap with one hand or the other, both hands. It doesn't matter. What we're going to be doing is loosening the blockages so that energy can flow freely through your body. I tend to tap with my right hand because I'm right-handed. So think of something that has happened to you within the last few days, something minor, nothing big. Think of maybe you've had a minor argument with a family member or a friend, or perhaps you got cut off in traffic somewhere, or maybe you've misplaced your keys or your wallet and you can't find them. So just on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 doesn't bother you at all, to 10, you can't stand it. Think of how stressed out you are thinking of that thing. When you think of the emotion, whether it be frustration or whatever, frustration, anger, whatever it may be. Go through and write that. And then take a deep breath. It helps the energy to move, and take a sip of water if you have water nearby. And I will just go through and walk you through an EFT tapping round. And just pretend that you're talking to a family member or friend about whatever it is that happened. And tapping on the side of the hand. We do this in order to kind of settle with the subconscious what we're going to be tapping on. So you can use whatever phrase you want to talk about whatever's going on in your life. But even though this happened to me, and you can either do this mentally or you can do it out loud, I deeply and completely accept myself. Or you can say, even though the situation occurred, I know it's going to be all right. Or even though this happened, I know that I'm an okay person. And then just go through and tap, either thinking or saying out loud, whatever you would say to a family member or a friend. I can't believe this happened. I have no idea how it did. But now I'm stressed out about it. And I just want to get rid of this feeling. I just want to let it go. I just want to be free of it. I don't know how it happened, but I just want to get rid of this feeling. And then take a deep breath, take a sip of water, and then evaluate how you're feeling right now after doing a round of tapping. And generally, the stress level goes down right away after a round. It may temporarily go up, but eventually it's going to go down with the number of rounds of tapping that you do. And we generally suggest that you tap until you get that stress level down to about a 2, because then the stress becomes a lot more manageable. And if you like what I'm presenting here, I'm sure you'll love the free ebook I've created, 5 Steps to Create Inner Peace and Calm Your Soul, even if nothing else has ever worked before. And if you'd like access to that, you can just comment Inner Peace down below here. It includes EFT, more information on EFT, and some other ways that you can just become calm and relaxed despite what may be going on around you. So you can use this, if you didn't get down to a 2 out of 10, you can continue tapping. You're going to have the video here. If there's something else that's minor in your life that you want to tap on, you can use the tapping for that. And the only thing is, if you have something traumatic in your background that you would like to work on, why don't you contact me? It can be kind of tricky to tap through a traumatic situation if you don't have the right experience. So just contact me and I can help you work through that. So I'm sure that you've sensed how just one 60-second round of tapping can really help with your emotional level and regulating those emotions that maybe you've been harboring for a long time. I actually tap when I am listening to a news account or reading one, and I just tap so that I'm not going to harbor anything that I see or that I hear, and I found that to be really helpful. So continue to tap. It's best to do this on a regular basis. You can do it all throughout the day. Anytime something happens to you that is upsetting. And if you'd like some more information on EFT, I've created another video, EFT for Beginners, and you can access that right here.